Yo, what's good?
What up, yo?
What's up, man? It's the Whatever They Call podcast, man. It's the kid, it's Chris.
Yo, it's Kevin.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's Renee. How y'all doing?
Shit, chilling, man. Chilling, bro. You know how we do, bro. Today, we got a very special guest, man.
Yes, sir.
It's our guy, man. We, went to school together. Yeah, man. We know each other for a while, bro. He's out there in LA, doing some big things.
Since
Jonah,
back
bro.
in the day.
It's our man Jonah. What's up, man?
Jonah
How you doing?
Valdez.
Doing pretty good. Thanks for having me, guys. Yeah, it's good to be home, San Diego.
Hey, that's right.
Hell yeah, man. This is like the second time we've done this, right?
Yes. You mean like a podcast in
Yeah.
general? Yeah. This is like technically the second like iteration of your guys'
Squad.
ideas. Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Have you guys talked about that at all? Like the podcast formerly known as Scholars Without a Dollar?
Man, I don't think so.
You guys ever brought that up here?
I don't think
Hey,
we bring it up.
you know what's crazy is that I was on like Facebook the other day and like randomly, bro, somebody liked the page,
Bro,
and then since I'm part of the account, like and shit, like I get those notifications, and it'll happen every so often, or like it'll say you had like 5 views or some
like,
shit
it still
like
gets
that.
interactions, bro. It still gets
Damn.
interactions.
Not a lot,
Not
but
a lot,
like,
but, random shit on Facebook.
yeah, it was honestly like. I don't know, bro. I unfortunately I wasn't able to really contribute too much just because I was in school, but it was sick to see. Like, I was on the pilot, the first episode that was supposed to be, but never got released. But I mean,
we got some unreleased shit,
but
Got to.
I thought that was pretty dope. It was a cool time in the city in general.
I'd say it definitely prepared me for this though, for this to turn around. I learned a lot from it. Like, I learned a lot of shit, like, what I didn't like and what I did like. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, for sure.
Fuck yeah, man. And not just that, but it's like, I remember that's when I was, like, recording the project. You know what I'm saying? And remember we did that one episode in fucking, Mesa College in the fucking sick-ass studio over there?
Yeah, we were...
On the big-ass SSL board, like, recording that shit, like... Fuck, man. Like, that shit was lit. Just finessing every way we could to find a way to, like, get, like,
Yeah.
You guys interviewed some, like, National City rappers or something?
Yeah, the
Like,
Dead
there's a
Souls,
group.
yeah.
Dead Souls.
That's, yeah. I was gonna say Dark Souls, but
Oh, yeah.
that's a video game.
Yeah, dude.
And they're still around. They're still around making music.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think, like, as a group... Do they still...
I don't think so I don't know. But I know, like, individually, like, they always still make music.
But low key, bro.
One of the guys, bro. I still know... Like, I still interact with one of the guys every now and then on Twitter. Fucking... But,
Yeah.
Shout out to Jason.
Honestly, I was thinking like about that shit the other day, and like it's crazy to see like a lot of people in that 2016 wave. I would say, like even like Arasi, Sassolini, Sebi, like people to that extent, like they really are still grinding, bro, and still doing their thing. Like
they do their own shows and shit.
I mean, yeah, bro, and like they're still like I think in the process of like really trying to make it and shit, but at the same time like they've
Made it
carved
farther.
out their niche in the city or their fan base, and it's pretty dope to see. Like
Yeah.
they have like a dedicated like fan base that's really supporting them, and I fuck with them. I'm not gonna lie, I don't listen to their music all the time, but their shit
Suave City.
Suave City, bro.
Bro, like, I remember doing that shit and just, like, writing music, trying to, like, keep up with, like, all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Trying to put out music, trying to do all that. Like, for me, like, it humanized a lot of, like, the process that, like, I see with, like, a lot of, like, the big artists, because it's like, damn, bro, at the end of the day, they're just fucking people trying to piece all the shit together,
Yeah, bro.
And this is like, they might just have a lot more shit thrown at them than, like, people at this stage, but they're still just trying to piece everything together, and it's just like, one person's idea is, like, just magnified, like, times, like, 1,000 or however big they might be,
Yeah, no doubt.
So, like, it's just one of those things. It's cool, though, because it's, like, being so close to some shit like that, it's like, damn, bro. Like, you could feel, like, the sparks of energy,
And honestly, I mean, like,
Chill Bill was popping.
yeah, bro, I was
Chill
about to
Bill.
say,
Yeah, Rob
Double
Stone.
platinum. I
Rob
think it's the
Stone.
first double platinum out of San Diego.
The Rob Stone and XXX Tentacion thing happened.
You were there, huh?
I was there for when it first started with Ski Mask. That's when it all started, because there was some beef with Ski Mask not getting a good placement in the lineup at in North Park Observatory. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because I was there for the story. Yeah, I was writing a profile on Rob Stone, the man himself.
Sheesh.
Yeah, that was fun.
Hey,
You did wait. So you did. Yeah. You did.
It was on the recorder.
Yeah. You know what?
The reader. Yeah.
The reader. Yeah.
That's the reader.
The reader.
Yeah.
The reader.
I do.
The
Yeah.
recorder.
Oh, the recorder's the seventh day Adventist.
That's good.
That's what my parents did.
Donate here for
taking them
your
back to
missionary
church,
trip.
bro. Yeah.
Oh,
We baptized 1,000 people in the Philippines this weekend.
Rob Stone, 2 Bible Bulls.
Yes. But yeah, I met him at an Airbnb in Hollywood because he was up there like meeting industry people or whatever, and we just talked while he was hitting his bong. So
What's up?
that was fun.
How was that?
It was tense because that was the weekend he was supposed to be at Rolling Loud in Miami, but he was thrown off the lineup because of the Extentacion stuff. So he was like just bummed and everything.
I mean, it might
I
have
was
been
trying to meet him at his energy,
Yeah.
but like, yeah.
It might have been a good thing for him though.
You think?
Man, you go to Miami and that type of climate, bro. Like with those fools, like at that time, because they were like super
yeah.
hotheads at that time.
Well, they did it for security. They didn't
Yeah.
want anything to happen.
They know like the insurance doesn't cover that.
Yeah. It does not cover establishment.
Yeah.
damn.
And then that shit happened at X and the observatory, and that shit is crazy, bro. I remember, bro, we went to a show. We talked about that shit like a month ago, where we went to the show where fucking a couple other 1207 guys were like getting into it with some other people.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey,
That night was tense.
Because some of the guys from 1207 performed, no?
Yeah.
you got to think about it, bro. They're just
Good.
really from the hood,
Jay
bro.
Davis.
Like that Lemon Grove area, like
That shit not sweet.
It's not, bro. Like, dude, I remember fucking riding the trolley, like in the bus when I was younger, bro. And like, dude, there was always some shit going on, bro, at the fucking Lemon Grove stop. And bro, you're only seeing the people that pass by and shit, bro. And just knowing homies from out there in like Spring Valley and all that shit, like the boys got it in the spotlight, you know, and started whooping ass, bro. They didn't change.
It's like, yo.
It's like fucking ASAP Mob in general in the beginning, bro. You remember people were like throwing beer at them or something, and they just jump in the freaking crowd and start
South by Southwest.
Yeah, bro. Like, dude, like, you know, it's the homies from the hood, bro.
Wow.
That shit is crazy,
That
man.
made it.
But yeah, bro, fucking, I don't know, man. That's cool, bro. I don't know. It's like a kind of like one of those like little full circle things, you know?
Yeah.
This is crazy. Like the ideas, how like far they could travel, you know?
Fuck yeah.
I think I still have that article too.
Oh, the actual magazine?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The actual magazine, yeah.
Yeah. He hated the headline.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he texted me after. He's like, dude, good story, but what the fuck's up with this headline? Because the headline was, my editor made it. I didn't do it. It was like, Lemon Grove Soldier Boy.
Oh, what the fuck?
Because I talk about Soldier Boy in the article only for the extent of he was the first, like, rapper to make it strictly using the internet. You know, like way back. He was like 2009 YouTube.
Yeah.
You know, so like he started that wave of like, you know, SoundCloud rap essentially. But so then the editor just took that. And, yeah.
That's fucked up.
But yeah, no, I don't know. He didn't want to be compared to Soldier Boy.
What did you say?
I just said like, yeah, that was out of my control. That was the editor and everything.
Oh.
So, you know, I washed my hands from that, but yeah.
Damn, bro. That shit is crazy. All right, well, what's like a story that you've gotten so far to where you're kind of, it puts you in like a situation where it was kind of surreal. Like, hey, like, this is the story I'm writing. This is the situation I'm in right now. What the fuck?
But before that, just tell everybody what you do.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Context.
So, yeah, they were saying that I live in LA, so I'm there for, scoot closer. Yeah, so live in LA, work as a reporter for some local newspapers. We're called the Southern California News Group. That includes papers like the Orange County Register, the LA Daily News, San Gabriel Valley Tribune. These papers have been around for like hundreds of years, but they're trying to like, you know, understand online and the internet and everything. So yeah, I write stories for print and digital, mostly about crime. breaking news, which ends up being a lot of homicides, a lot of fires, a lot of shootings. Of course, 2020, a lot of protests. After George Floyd's murder, and that's my beat at least. So
because of COVID, you said 2020. Through the protesting and all that, were you able to go to did you go to the protests?
Yeah. So LA, I mean, obviously there's millions of people, so it was definitely one of the hot spots for protests. Like downtown, a lot of protests. Like in front of City Hall, pretty much every day for like a good month there was something there. And I wouldn't go to all of them. Sometimes I'd just be back at my apartment, and my colleagues were out there. But yeah, a lot of the time just like watching a lot of stuff, like watching people stand up for what they believe in, but also watching the police abuse their power in shooting rubber bullets and using their batons on peaceful protesters. So it really gives you a first-hand look of just like what state-sanctioned violence looks like.
Sheesh.
Like real, it's like, yeah, it's wild.
Like, it's tangible for like the people that are like, because you know how like it's always the people that's like, no, this is the freest place ever, and
oh no,
that's never like their intention.
Yeah.
Like, like it's like a nice piece of tangible evidence. Like, hey man, like it happens all around the world. Like, just because it happens in fucking like Iran or Libya or some shit, it doesn't mean it can't happen here if you put people in like a certain position of authority.
Yeah, no, that's the way you put it is perfect. Yeah, it's like we think we're like land of the free, home of the brave, but it's like no, we infringe on like First Amendment rights all the time. So yeah, but what was the original question?
Well, before we get to that, let's go there, because you were talking about infringing your First Amendment. Was there ever a situation where you felt like you either couldn't express like the information, like that you couldn't translate the information exactly how you intended to because you were feeling pressure or being forced to like, hey, like write it this way instead?
So definitely like my editors would kind of guard me from that pressure from like if someone I was writing about tried to like pressure me to changing the article, like we wouldn't cave to that kind of pressure as much. But I think where you feel the pushback is when you're out there, like say covering a protest. The LAPD specifically is like pretty they stand off against journalists pretty frequently. Like they'll separate you from the action so you won't be able to witness actually what's going on. They'll keep the media separate, so you can't observe the arrests. You can't observe like the front line of the protests essentially, and they call it media designated areas. So it's a big argument right now in the city of LA of like just access.
So you can't really get in there to see what's really going on.
Right. Like I had to sneak in. Like I found like a secret staircase thing to like go down because there was like this big protest in Echo Park Lake where they were trying to defend a homeless encampment. And there was like just police barricades, all in riot gear and everything, the batons, the pepper spray, the rubber bullets. But yeah, they weren't letting us through, even though that's our job to observe, First Amendment activity, which is like free speech rights. But yeah, they kept us separate, which we think is against the law. So yeah, I found a way around it.
Obstruction of evidence, right?
Yeah. And then exactly. And then the next day, they were arresting journalists who were caught in between those barricade lines. Like we were just there watching the protests, and like out of nowhere, the cops stormed out of an alley, and they call it kettling, which is pretty much like ambushing a group of protesters and then cornering them where they can't escape. And, I just happened to step to the left, but if I had stepped to the right, I would have been stuck in that group. And all the reporters that did step to the right, they were all, detained, which, like you were saying, like, it's happening like in the Middle East and like China and stuff, but yeah.
That's crazy.
America.
That's wild.
Sheesh.
Well,
shit's wild out here.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Well, I guess back to like the original question before that. Is there like a situation where you felt like it was like a surreal type of situation where you looked at the information you were receiving, the scene that you were at, or whoever you might have been around, and just looked at yourself and been like, damn, I'm like it took me all the way over here. Like this is like kind of like a surreal moment.
Yeah. Several times. I think I mean, recently going back to the protests, just being in the middle of, well, let me back up. You know, we had already been locked up in quarantine for like 4 months when the protests started, right?
Yeah.
So we
were forced to see that on TV, bro.
Exactly, yeah. So the biggest gathering we had seen up until that point was like, I don't know, maybe a meeting on Zoom, you know. So then to see thousands of people gathering in one area, like sure you have some anxiety of COVID, but you realize like this is history. Like whenever do you see 30,000 people on one street all yelling the same thing, like Black Lives Matter or something, or like fuck the police or defund the police. It was inspiring, just like be in the middle of that and knowing you have a role in it, you know, to, you know, just kind of relay that to our readers and subscribers who are mostly like white, middle class, older folks, but you know, they got to hear the shit too. But yeah, so that was definitely like an out of body moment where I'm like, I took a step back and like, wow, I'm like in the middle of a historical moment pretty much. But other than that, there was a mass shooting that happened in 2018 in November. I don't know if you heard of it. It was called the Borderline Bar in Thousand Oaks, California. It was this Marine. He walked into a bar and killed like 13 people. It was like a country bar. Do you guys remember that mass shooting? No?
I think I heard about it, actually.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
It was like right after Vegas.
Oh
yeah.
shit.
Okay, yeah, then that sounds really familiar.
And it was crazy because Vegas was a country music festival, right?
Yeah.
So most of the victims were country music fans. This bar is a country music bar. They do line dancing and stuff.
Oh,
so a lot of the victims there, even the survivors, they had been at Vegas during the shooting too. So they were like traumatized twice by shooting specifically.
Oh shit.
In country music, like in a space where you feel safe, you know, where you feel like this is, you know, my leisure time, this is my hobby. Yeah. So I went and for the 1 year anniversary, I wrote the article for like just recapping how the year had been. And I got to talk to like parents of some of the kids that died, some of the therapists that were like, you know, getting them through therapy and counseling, some of the law enforcement officers, and just like community members, and just like seeing the different ways that like that shooting had changed their town and everything. So yeah, I know that's really heavy, and I know you guys usually talk about, you know, pop culture and stuff, but it was wild to be like, this is like, you know, a national news event, so you kind of like the journalist geek in you, like, oh shit, you know, you're writing about something pretty big.
Yeah.
And then just on a personal level, on a human level, you know, you're talking to people who lost loved ones to gun violence in a way that just doesn't make sense. It's like you try to find meaning in things and death and everything. Like, how do you find meaning in that? So it's, yeah, it could get pretty dark really quickly if you don't have like professional help, and luckily these people do. But yeah, I think that was definitely another like huge moment in my career where I realized like this is you know, this is people's lives that we're writing about.
Yeah.
You know? But,
so
yeah,
like, do you ever feel like that fucking negativity is just like overbearing at times, like since you're like constantly having to like, you know, write about it, you know, meet the victims like you're saying, or talk to people that have been around it? Like, do you feel like that negativity like bears on you? Like, have you ever had to like have some real like fucking like some real, what's it called, like some mental health like days where you just freaking like, you know, relax yourself, or like, I don't know if you go to therapy or something, or like, you know what I'm saying, but like, you know, something to really just ease your mind and like get away from the negativity. Like, how has it affected you basically?
for sure. No, yeah, it affected me a lot. It my first year working there, 2018, like I didn't really have the healthiest coping mechanisms. I would just like come home, you know, feel really shitty. It's like late. It's like 10:30, you know, in the evening, and I just, you know, would hit the pen, turn on Netflix, and just like zone out and just not think about anything. And you know, that was it. It had its part, but like I never really acknowledged like how fucked up the stuff I was writing actually was, and I think the biggest thing that like opened my eyes was right after covering another mass shooting at a school in Santa Clarita up in LA County. I just spent the day talking to kids who just, heard or witnessed their classmates getting shot by one of their other classmates.
Fuck.
Yeah.
And then later that evening, my friend in LA, he invites me to like a warehouse party where like electronic DJs just play dance music and stuff. So we were dancing and everything, just smoking a joint, just drinking a little, having a good time. And then like, in the middle of the set, just watching some other people dance as I was dancing. And like one of the guys was with a girl and like he was like, you know how like when you dance, like you kind of like make that like shooting motion, just like bang, bang, just playing around. Like literally as soon as he did that, like my whole mind and body just like went right to like feeling like I was in the middle of that mass shooting that these kids were just telling me about earlier that day. And like my mind was not there dancing, not having a good time. It was just like, it just went straight to like, a place of death, a place of suffering, a place of gun violence. So like that was probably the biggest example when like my free time, my time of enjoyment and leisure, it like that world collided with like my work world. And I realized like, wow, like I can't even enjoy myself right now,
You had to learn how to separate both.
Well, so that's the thing is like, you asked about therapy. I was in therapy at that time, which was tricky because like my health insurance was still down here in San Diego. So I would drive down Mondays and just go to therapy. So yeah, I brought that up with my therapist and pretty much like our plan was, when you're covering the story, I can't just like ignore how this makes me feel. Mm-hmm. Like I need to feel it. I need to allow myself and acknowledge like, yeah, this is really messed up. This is very sad. And just like take a moment to just breathe and just accept that and be sad, cry, do whatever. Take a break, go to your car, breathe a little, talk about it with somebody, talk about it with a coworker, talk about it with your therapist in the sessions, just let it out, put it somewhere. Because, what I was doing was just like putting it nowhere or like deeper in my mind, just stuffing it down and down and down. And that caught up to me eventually. So yeah, I just make it now of a habit of like, if I'm emotionally affected by something, just sit, just talk about the emotion. Yeah.
I kind of feel that too, because in nursing, like, there's definitely, like, a lot of shit that you see, and, like, it's fucking, like, you keep shit to yourself, and you can't, but it's things that you really can't talk about, though, because it's, like, HIPAA, you know what I'm saying? So it's, like, you can't really share with anybody how your workday went without, saying what happened to some of your patients and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so, like, I feel like, for me, that kind of... it made me depressed, bro. Like, not being able to, like, express my feelings, how I felt about my workday and shit like that, because, like, first of all, like, I don't think anybody would understand what's going on because they don't really know, like, and then second, I can't really share it, so it's like, I would just go drink. There was a time where me and this one, Dan, we were going to fucking Hammy's, like, twice, like, for 3 weeks straight. Just after work, I'd get off at like 10:30 and go straight there and leave there like at 1:30 until last call, basically.
Yeah, that was your way of coping.
Yeah.
And
it wasn't good at all. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit. We were just there every fucking day, every day.
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad it got you through though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good thing for Hammies and the homies that were there.
R.I.P. Hammies.
I know.
R.I.P. Hammies.
Have you guys talked about that yet?
Yeah.
Oh my
talked
god.
about it.
I need to listen to that. I'm still devastated.
Yeah, bro.
Honestly, that play you can't replicate it. But
yeah, you saw their post and everything.
Mm-hmm. But late, like a week late. That's why I was like, wait,
okay,
what?
okay.
It's been closed.
A victim, bro. To fucking
COVID.
No.
Kitchen crazy.
Kitchen fire. I know.
A grease fire.
Dude, what if they thought they were gonna get a major check and they just never got it?
That's probably what it sounds like.
I was thinking that. Yeah. But no disrespect to that. I don't know if I'm accusing the owner of allegedly intentionally setting their kitchen on fire. But
bro,
it's a pandemic. Yeah. Fuck it, let's cash out.
Nobody said it, but everybody thought it.
Right.
Yeah, it's one of those things.
Should have just took the PPP.
I know, but even that system is sucky. Like,
Dude, I remember so
corporations are
many
getting that.
people scammed on that.
Yeah.
Like, dude, like I knew people that were like, I don't want to say bums, but like they weren't like doing that, nothing crazy. Like, definitely didn't have a business, and they got like 30K real quick, and they were flexing it. Like, I can help you get this PPP. Like, get on this grind right now.
Let me get you financially free.
Oh my god.
But I gotta get a %. Oh man.
It's
Somebody actually hit me up to do that. I was
really
like,
for PPP loans specifically.
Yeah,
that's
never,
funny.
I never replied, bro. I was like, dude, get the fuck out of here.
I heard that a lot for like crypto and stuff. Like
Crypto?
yeah, crypto and like investments and stuff. Like you never have to work again. But you and I have talked about that. But
that would have been
seems
interesting
more...
actually to flip a PPP loan when like Dogecoin was like.
Crypto?
Wow.
Nah, what you would have had to do is you would have had to bet on it going down, because if you bet, let's say like Bitcoin was at 62,000, right? And you fucking, it's like on stocks where you're fucking shorting, or they try to short it so they could fucking, because what they're basically is basically like putting bets that the stock is gonna fall. So that's what, like, with Forex you can do that, where you can pretty much earn money as it's going up, but if you feel like it's gonna trend down, you can get money like there too.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay.
So like if you would have had someone that did that shit from 62 all the way down to like 30, that's like $30,000 of movement. That's like $1 million right there.
Gotta find a time machine.
That shit is crazy, bro. But
shit, if I had a time machine.
I think you can still make money off of crypto.
100%, bro. You just have to. I feel like
I would have came up with Instagram.
Sheesh.
Do you know the code?
No, I would have fucking told my young ass up to learn.
Oh
though.
yeah, exactly.
We were coding using
MySpace.
Yeah, I know. HTML.
Bro, it's so crazy how like
Yeah,
people
no,
were
right.
like,
little Padres background.
yeah, people were learning like 6-figure skills. Like they are now like 6-figure and up skills, bro.
It's
Fuck
true.
yeah.
And we did that shit just to like have more than like 8 top friends, and like put like
Top 8.
yeah, and like the girls would put like the little weird ass like hood Tweety Bird shits on like their fucking profiles and shit.
Some people would have their shit tricked out for sure.
For sure, bro. Like they would have like all the songs, like
And like crazy ass backgrounds and all that.
bro.
Yeah, they look like legit websites.
All those
some of them,
motherfuckers are
yeah.
doing shit now.
Yeah.
It's the ones that got famous after. Like a lot of like the MySpace famous people like didn't go crazy, but like a lot of like the Tumblr famous, the Facebook famous, the Twitter famous, they're still going.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Tumblr still going?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A lot of people left though when they took out porn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they banned porn. That's why. Oh shit! I don't know if I should say that. That's why I left. I mean, that was. It's like that was one of the more interesting things. It's like this great uncensored space where, some of it.
Like Twitter.
Yeah.
I really wanted to.
I didn't even know Twitter had that going
You can
too.
see fucking aesthetic.
There's hella chicks that
Yeah, I
post
didn't
their
realize
shit.
that.
Bro, you can see like a fucking picture where they do like that stop motion shit where like they like make like little like light designs in the camera. You can see like an inspirational quote from Muhammad Ali, and then you scroll a little further, pussy.
just out of nowhere.
You're like crazy.
Yeah.
Bro, you're getting railed,
Bro,
bro.
okay, so I made sure to unfollow all of that, bro. I don't follow that.
I know. I followed a few people because they started following me. I assume just for journalism, right? Because I only use Twitter for journalism.
Yeah.
And then I didn't realize they have OnlyFans stuff. So then like I'm like, scrolling for like just work and everything, looking, researching, reporting shenanigans. And then just out of nowhere, just like ass, tits. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Like this is NSFW and
I'm telling you, bro, you could be reading like a super,
work, bro.
yeah, bro, reading like a super heartfelt ass story about like some couple from the 1950s, and then boom.
Yep.
But not shining your face.
Lucky, that's Reddit too.
Reddit.
Yeah.
Bro,
Reddit.
Reddit is just like
Reddit is just a bunch of threads, right?
Yeah.
It's like a forum.
Right.
It's just a fucking.
Yeah.
It's like the Amazon of forums, bro. Like you can find anything on
And fuck Amazon.
there. Bro, Amazon is wild, bro. They make people piss in bottles, work 18 hours. Like, yes, god damn, exactly. Bro.
And their fucking CEOs going to the moon.
I know. He said, "Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all for making me this money."
Bro, they really do work people like fucking like on some fucking like you like a cow or like a chicken, bro. Like you really
seriously.
Like, I worked there for 1 day, bro.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. What did it was like right when I got laid off, bro.
Oh.
And I worked in like one of their factories, the one in like I think it was Rancho Bernardo or some shit. And like, dude, I was like, fuck this shit, bro. Like, just fucking loading up boxes, fucking taking them on your cart, loading them up into the fucking thing. Like doing that fucking back and forth, like, dude, like, I don't know. I was just like, I guess, like, I was just like, bro, I'm fucking straight off this, bro. It, like, everybody fucking looks miserable in there. Like, and then I gotta drive all the way up to Rancho Bernardo, like, for, like, not even that, like, I don't know, bro.
How much were they paying you?
I think it was, like, 18.
Oh.
18.50.
You know, that's actually not bad.
It wasn't terrible. I just didn't want to do that specific work,
right.
Really.
It just seems like mindless labor. You're just like a machine.
Yeah, bro. Like they give you like this electronic shit, like some pad, and it gives you your schedule for the day in terms of like which specific vans you're loading up, what specific fucking areas you're supposed to go to, all this shit.
Bro, it's so crazy. It's so mind-boggling how they pay people $18.50 to do that in California, right? But you go somewhere like east, and they got like 5-year-olds doing that shit for like for like a quarter a day, bro.
For real. Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about like in Asia or something?
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
Probably
bro.
The shirts we're wearing right now.
Bro, that shit is fucking crazy. Like that shit is wild. Like I don't know. I can't imagine that type of shit. You know, like being like in charge of all that shit, being the head of all that shit, you know?
Dude, I mean, fucking slave labor damn near, bro. They're getting paid, but fucking nothing, really. Dude, it's like, but bro, like, dude, some chick that I met, Ren met her too. I think you did too, fucking, the homie Carlos's homegirl. She's like an architect in Peru. Bro, she makes like $300 a month for being an architect. What the fuck?
Oh, bro.
Dude.
Oh, you just go even down across the border, bro.
Yeah, bro. In Mexico, dude.
Dude, they don't get paid shit, bro.
Yeah, they have to survive off of like 100 a week.
Like a quincena every 15 days, bro, for like 100. Like, they don't make money.
$200,
bro.
Yeah, bro.
Dude, I got an aunt in TJ, bro. Dude, she's like, they didn't really like save up or anything. It's like she's working like a middle of the road job type shit. Dude, they're like expecting to fucking live off the, what's it called? Something civil. It's where they give people their retirement shit. It's like $200 a month, bro, to live out. Like, it's like some crazy ass like low number. Like, it's like, bro, like people like, damn, it's fucked up some places.
That's crazy, bro. How long have you been in LA?
2018, January 2018.
It's like about 3 years.
Yeah, 3.5 years, yeah.
So can you confirm that the Mexican food is indeed better out here than it is over there? I just need you to
Oh my god. That's such a divisive question. So I've been vegetarian for most of those 3 years. So I feel like I never got an accurate assessment of like LA's Mexican food. But I'm starting to eat meat again, like this past few months. So I'm gonna go on like a little taco journey, just trying all the best tacos. And
have you been to King Taco?
Different, yeah, I mean, I've been to King Taco like before I even moved to LA because I know it's a chain. So like anytime I go through, I think it's solid. They're open like really late.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's the best. Like I know there's better things out there.
I've been there before, but I know a lot of people from LA that hyped it up.
Oh,
like
yeah.
People from PUC and shit.
That's not the place to hype
King Taco's
up.
okay.
Yeah.
There's a place in Santa Ana called Tacos de Anda.
Oh, okay.
It's like on First Street, like off of
O'Neill
First
brought
Street.
me there once. Yeah, because we have a friend from the OC. Yeah, he brought me there after. Is it near the observatory?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so, yeah.
Because I would go to concerts with him at the observatory, and then right after we just go straight there. Is it like TJ style tacos?
It was I don't remember like where exactly it was, but yeah, it's like TJ style tacos. They have like a drive-through, but they also had like a big ass like a big ass dining room where like I don't know, like I was there like after like a family party one time.
Okay.
And I went there and I was like, yo, that shit is fucking bomb. Like I don't know, it was open at like we were there at like 2 a.m. and it was open till like 3:30.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of reminded me of Tacos El Gordo, like the setup of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even Tacos El Gordo to me is not that great. At least to me, like I feel like their quality's dropped off the last few years.
Yeah.
I went there fucking one time after a good night in TJ, bro. Fucking like, I ordered my shit and it was like already damn near cold, bro. Like if they just had it like pre-prepared type shit, I was like, what the fuck? You missed me with that, but I guess fuck it, it's one of the few places that's open like that.
Yeah.
That's why you gotta get like that fresh homemade food.
What? Oh,
Like
I
that
prefer.
birria, bro. Like that birria we
Oh
had,
my
bro.
God, yeah.
Oh, that shit was
bro.
fire.
Yes.
That party, bro. What's up with that, bro? Let's get into that. Since we were all in attendance for a good portion of it.
A lot of shit happened that I didn't see, and then I'm just hearing different stories here and there. I'm hearing different stories here and there. You know what I'm saying? And like, it just sounds like everyone had a blast, which I'm happy. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Bro, it was a little bit of everything, bro. It was a little bit of everything. Like, I don't know. Like, you put a bunch of people together in a spot and you bring out, like, a bunch of alcohol and some shit, you know? And then you get live music. And shit happens.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I was just dancing. I got drunk, and then out of nowhere, I just stopped drinking because I was just dancing, and I was just like fucking sweating, bro. Like, I told the girl I was dancing with, I was like, dude, this is disgusting, man. Like, I'm about to sweat on your arm, like it's dripping.
What did she say?
She was like, now she was like, so who cares?
That's good.
I know, but
she was enjoying the moment too. As
She
you
like
were.
that Ren sweat.
Probably
that Ren.
that red sweat probably tasted like tequila at that point.
It probably did.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
no, yeah.
I got lit, bro. I was drunk. But I was composed, though. I was composed, for sure.
Honestly, yeah, bro. You fucking were on your host shit / turn up / fucking dancer. All that shit.
/ like, you know, you were still a good son to your parents. You had to play that part like a good. I don't know. You were doing.
You were
it
still
all.
the family man.
Yeah, family man. Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, for context, it was Renee's 27th birthday. I don't think we said that, but
Yeah.
Renee has been hosting. His parents have been hosting these parties at his house since as long as I've known Renee.
I think it was my turn to host.
Yeah.
Because I basically, yeah.
So.
Yeah. Because everybody there was like people that I invited, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't really people that my parents knew.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they knew some of them because some of them went to, like, we went to school together, or, like, they went to Broadway. That's funny, because there was a lot of, like, church people I grew up with there. But, like, and so, like, my mom was like, oh, reunión de Broadway reunion. But it was good times, bro. It was good times. And,
Nice.
like, it was interesting at first. Cause my parents don't drink, you know what I'm saying, and they're against drinking and smoking. But like, I walk in through the gate real quick, and my dad looks at me and he's like, in Spanish, he was like, no te pongas muy groserón en frente de tu jefa, güey. And I was like, okay.
What does that mean for the people?
So basically, don't get too fucked up in front of your mom.
Really?
Yeah.
So you kind of set the tone there, just
Yeah.
like.
And I was
Okay.
like, nah, I'm not. But but I was drinking the whole night. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
Like I was drinking, and then I stopped drinking beers, and then I just was drinking, like, taking shots. Yeah, I think my favorite was the whiskey. I only had a fucking just that part of it. I wanted to savor it, bro. Everybody fucking drank it all.
It was that good.
It was delicious, bro. It was so good. It was delicious. Like
The 70?
No, the Bucanas.
Oh.
Bucanas.
The Bucanas. It was an 18-year reposado, so it was the gold bottle. Dude, that shit was so smooth. I hit it out the, I was driving the boat with that shit. And, and like, it didn't even burn my throat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it would just went down so smooth. Like, I really could have kept drinking more.
So you're gonna be a whiskey man now.
Well, I've always been a whiskey guy.
We were talking about $7,000. Let's go $7,000.
I like whiskey. Have you been to $7,000?
I have.
Yeah.
Hugo played there once, and then
shit.
there's one in LA on 7th and Grand. I think that's the first $7,000.
Oh shit.
Yeah, in downtown LA. Yeah,
That's fucking
It's a
lit.
similar vibe.
Are
Yeah.
you close to there?
Like 15 minutes. It's actually a train ride, like 2 stops down, so we can even take the subway if you're.
Oh shit!
Just get drunk and then just take the train home.
It's so. You
Damn,
said
that's
like,
pretty lit.
Yeah, that's
actually.
fun.
in
Yeah.
like 3 weeks, 4
LA.
weeks.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
I'm with that instead.
Yeah, you guys should come too sometime.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah.
Oof.
I
Man, I caught like a little acid reflux right now. I started dying. I was like, yo, what the fuck?
You okay?
I am alright now. I'm okay.
Good.
But, bro, like, that shit was lit, though. Like, that party literally had, like, a little bit of everything. It had a little bit of hating, a little bit of fun, a little bit of love,
It had
a little
everything.
little bit of hate, a little bit of
A
lust.
little hate from who? Or you don't? I don't know if you want to talk shit on this,
Nah,
but
just from different people.
oh really?
No, just like the
I didn't
everything,
notice
like,
it.
yeah,
just little flashes of shit that happens to people when they're drunk, you know?
yeah.
The way they act.
Kind of
like,
unfiltered.
Yeah.
Just like saying, yeah, I get that.
Yeah. But shit, some pair of titties were flashed. Shit. Some girl was trying to pull me to go to the bathroom with her. And then they said no.
Who said no? You?
No,
Oh.
somebody else.
Oh. Do you feel like if your parents weren't there, it would have been a different kind of party?
Yeah.
That was
It would have
quick.
been. It would have been.
And how so? If it was different?
It would have been more. We would have been way more fucked up. It would have been just trashed everywhere.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Like, it would have been like a way bigger rager.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess that goes
But,
without saying.
but
It's
also
obvious.
like 50 plus people did show up.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was a good one.
It was, yeah. So
I feel like everybody who went got what they were looking for.
yeah,
Like, even if
Even
you weren't there to drink, like,
Yeah.
you still got to see everybody. You
Yeah.
know, you got to catch up. Your parents had that moment where, like, you get to take a picture in front of the cake with his childhood friends. You
Oh,
know,
yeah,
like, that
that's
was for
right.
your parents more so, you know.
Yeah, that's right.
So, you know,
Yeah.
and then you guys were turning
Yeah.
up, so.
I think my mom was
So-
taking pictures with the iPad, so I'm gonna scroll through that. I'm gonna see what they saw. What you know, I don't know what they saw.
What if they have a picture of you chiefing one?
Nah, they definitely.
Like they peeked through the window, like, and then like caught
Surveilling
you.
Nah, my tia, cause she came over the next day to come get some birria. She was like, un ratito nomás olió a sorrillo, pero no mucho. It went away. She said it smelled like skunk.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but I was like, nah. I was like, yeah, I think they smoked, but I think they like went to their cars or whatever the fuck. Where did you guys smoke at?
In the
Oh, we chiefed
By the-
like kind of not
the
that
south
far
side?
from your pad.
By the porta
No,
potty. He was right there.
No.
Actually, we did.
A
Yeah.
blunt?
No, a joint.
Oh.
Actually, you know what? That was when I was kind of gone, bro. Like that was when like it was like already like 11:30. Not I wasn't gone, but like it was just me and Brandon,
Yeah.
and like he had a joint, and he was like, "Fuck it." I was just like, "Shit."
Yeah. No, you know.
But now
It's
aside,
because the tent was there, so that was cool.
yeah,
So you couldn't really see either.
Was that your guys' tent?
Now we rented it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was worth it.
that was cool actually. I fucked with it, and then it was clutch because it kind of started sprinkling a little.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, miss away.
Yeah.
Miss had a host.
So when you hosting the next thing?
I was telling, who was I telling? I think I was telling Dan. I was like, yo, I think in December, bro. Well, I told these guys too.
Yeah.
Yeah, in December. I want to try to do something in December, but host as a pod party.
That would be sick.
Yeah, like us as a
You
host. You,
guys
know what I'm
should.
saying?
You guys really should. Yeah.
And like just invite hella people. have some live music. Start the party all day type shit, you know?
That'd be really cool.
Just have some food catered.
Yeah, have some food catered. Like, I'm down to get another norteño again. A better one. These guys weren't bad, but they could have been better.
Oh, the band?
Yeah.
Music, yeah. What did you call it?
Norteño.
No.
Yeah. But, yeah, definitely, for sure. I do want to throw another party like that again. I had fun, bro. Fucking...
You gotta have the young band next time.
I know. I gotta...
Los corridos.
Corridos.
Yeah, bro. No, there was this one band that I was looking for, but they were already booked for that day. So, like, I had to go find somewhere else, you feel me? But it was sick, bro. It was sick. Definitely. I grew up with that type of music, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, going to parties with my uncle's house, like, they always had that norteño there, like, you know, like, so, like, that shit, like, felt like home. Like, it literally was at home, you know what I'm saying? But, like, it felt like being at home, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, bro.
It was sick.
That shit was good. That shit was good times, bro.
Yeah.
That shit was dope.
So for this next party, I'm trying to get the norteño and then get a DJ.
That'd be nice. Transition,
So
right?
after, the DJ, and then the DJ can be playing while the band takes a little quick intermission real quick, and then they can come back,
Go
finish
eat,
their
go
set,
have some drinks,
finish their set, and then they can get the fuck out, and then the DJ is already playing music while these fools are taking everything down.
Yes, sir.
So that's definitely, yeah, for sure, something that I would do better.
Shout out.
You got plans, man.
Shout out Kanye. Host the party next time with the DJ. Be the DJ, bro. You can preview Donda there, bro.
Oh, man.
Is Donda even out yet?
Nah, it's coming out in August.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
They got Justin LeBoy.
Who's that?
He's this dude that got his own podcast.
Justin LA Boy.
He kind of makes like a lot of like, he makes a lot of like shit, like Twitter posts that get reposted and shit. It's a lot of like thoughty oriented, relationship oriented type of things.
Thoughty oriented.
Like,
shout out to our women's fan base.
Yeah, I didn't realize that was its own thing, its own niche.
yeah, bro, that's the movement nowadays.
Yeah. Is that your guys' fan base?
Shit, we need
Are you
more
guys thoughty
thotties
oriented?
We need,
Or no?
Yeah, we support.
yeah,
everybody.
of course.
We're gonna crack jokes, but we do not judge.
No, of course not.
Support everybody. We have so much love to give.
Yeah, bro.
I love that. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Fucking. What's it called? That I don't know. I feel like I was thinking about like that Donda shit, and I was like, bro, like people don't really do listening parties anymore. You don't hear about that shit anymore. You don't hear about like people going to like
Not
events.
for the bigger artists, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, because like the move right now is like to drop it unexpectedly and then just like, oh my god, it's out, and then Twitter blows up.
Yeah.
El Twitter.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, but that's what makes Kanye different, bro. He gives you a fucking full-on experience. Like, even with his concerts, I haven't been to one, but I've heard of, like, from a few different people that, like, the experience is just crazy because all he puts into, like, the show. So, Kanye, bro, he's just a legendary performer in general, bro. At least that's what I think, like.
No, I saw him once.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, for what?
At FYF in 2015 in
Damn.
LA.
Oh, for Pablo?
Yeah, no, he had just done
Yeezus?
Yeah, Yeezus he just finished his Yeezus tour.
Okay.
So like, when he was wearing the mask and going on rants and everything. But he didn't do that because he was it was supposed to be Frank Ocean for that set and he dropped out last minute.
Oh shit.
So they got Kanye like the day before. So what he did was just like he ran through like all his greatest hits essentially. So it was like kind of it wasn't like a well-polished set or anything.
It wasn't like him like creating the atmosphere and shit, like in terms of his stage and shit. It wasn't his concert per se.
Right. It was just, a festival set, but yeah, you can tell like it was a little bit of spillover from his Yeezus tour. So like a lot of the lighting was similar. Like he had a whole wall of just like light, which was like, I don't know, kind of awe-inspiring to look at it. And it was cool. He brought up stars, like he brought out Travis Scott. And just gave him the auto-tune and just like let him do his thing for like 2 songs. And then he brought up Rihanna.
Oh, shit. So he brought out the stars.
Yeah. And then, of course, he did like, you know that one song, Runaway?
Oh, he did with the fucking the keyboard or whatever.
Mm-hmm. He just did the note, ding, ding, and everyone just went crazy, of course. Yeah. But yeah, he had so much energy, just like running back and forth.
That's what I love about Kanye.
Yeah.
Ooh, got some energy, bro.
I mean, I feel like, because with like all the Rolling Loud shit that was happening this weekend, like I wasn't able to catch any of the streams, but like I'm gonna go back and listen to like, you know, as many of the full sets that I could find, right?
I've heard some people have been popping, like Bobby Shmurda, even Fetty Wap. People were citing his lyrics.
He's out.
So like just shit like that, like I don't know. I feel like it's the time to show like who the real performers are now, you know? Because a lot of like these guys have been like coasting off of like just like their hits, their music, their social media buzz, their like perceived like how poppin' like they're perceived to be, you know? Because you know when a lot of people get pushed by the industry, they look like a lot more poppin' than they are just because they're standing next to certain people. But when like the streams come out, they're not really like all there.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. But if you're in Rolling Loud, aren't you like, you have a audience, right?
Definitely have a fan base for sure.
Or are there some people there that it's just like...
There's some unknown people for sure.
Yeah, because it's a festival, so you can never really know until like it's time for their set to come on, and you know.
Yeah.
But you gotta admit, with the Rolling Loud, bro, everybody that they have in there is damn near already somewhat known to an extent.
Now, yeah, because everybody's coming out.
Yeah.
You know, like it's the beginning of like the festival season again, so now everybody's coming out. So these like next lineups that we're gonna be hearing are
hard,
still,
yeah.
They're gonna continue to be amazing fucking lineups, like.
Oh, for sure.
But either way, like you're gonna see like who like the real performers are, because a lot of like these guys like Travis Scott, like Post Malone, like shit like that, like they're fucking performers.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
like
I'm excited to go see Draco.
Oh, when are you going? Oh, at the...
yeah, Once Upon a Time in LA Fest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited. Cool. I'm excited to go see him.
Bro, how'd I strike out 3 times to get a ticket to
so you try to go too?
Yeah.
Bro.
You got the VIP, huh?
Yeah.
It's on resale for like, what, $300 now? But
for a what, 2-day event or one?
It's a one-day event.
It's a one-day event. Catch as much as you can.
That's actually kind of nice. That's why I kind of chose to go to that, bro.
Oh, because it's just one day, one and done.
Yeah, one and done.
Where is it, in Echo Park?
No, it's at where LAFC plays, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, in South LA, like this soccer stadium.
Oh, okay.
I think Bank of America Stadium or something.
It's such a shit show getting in and out of there.
Well, it's off the 110s, but yeah.
I just remember going to like events like the Monster Jam and shit like that. You know, like when you go to like those.
Oh yeah, or like at the queue.
Yeah.
Takes
you know what I'm saying? Like those big stadium events. Like
R.I.P.
Yeah, where you just gotta go and like deal with like all the fucking people, you know.
Well, that's it's kind of nice that the Pecos in downtown, because like
it's accessible, it's mobile. You can be mobile there.
Yeah, and just exactly.
Dude, it does pile up with traffic though.
100%.
No, it does, of course.
But if you know, you know.
Yeah, you can park where you won't get traffic. You feel me?
Because I've ridden an Uber there from my pad, and it took me like fucking what typically would be like 8 minutes to get there, like fucking 35, 40, bro.
Oh yeah.
With all the traffic jam, bro. It was ridiculous, bro. Like,
I feel like San Diego it's like a hybrid, you feel me? Like we get the LA experience like as far as California, because everything's all spread out. San Diego County is fucking big. You know? Everything's out there. But when you go to downtown, what I would imagine is like that New York, you walk everywhere, bike everywhere. Like, you feel me? Like, a lot more practical mobility goes on because you don't really need a car to get everywhere. It's all condensed to, like...
People actually love to, like, be in downtown San Diego. At least from what I've heard from people I know in LA, like, downtown isn't really, like, as poppin'. Like, I've heard that there's, like, it's just, like, no offense, but, like, there's, like, a lot of, like, little crime or fucking like it could be like fucking like on some bullshit sometimes, but I've heard that just some people just like they prefer going to other spots in LA. I feel like with downtown San Diego, like people actually like to go there.
Yeah, it's a destination for sure.
Hell yeah.
But fuck, dude, Hey, what y'all think about the fucking? I don't know if y'all passed by, but the new stadium coming up in SD, replacing the Q. They've already set up the perimeters and shit.
Really?
I passed by it this weekend because I went to go eat sushi in Mission Valley, and like fucking, it was kind of crazy. I was like, oh shit, like it's just coming along.
Yeah, I haven't passed by there in a minute, but when I saw it when they first started down, and then they were laying the foundation. That's the last time I saw it. Yeah, but it's crazy.
I don't think it's gonna be the same as the Q though.
Hey,
No.
Hopefully it'll be better.
Hey,
The Q was, let's be honest, it was kind of
It was a porta
shitty
potty of the
stadium.
league.
Yeah.
Especially compared to
At
like
the
the
end.
Cowboys Stadium or
Yeah.
Well, I
yeah.
mean, yeah.
It's funny because the Qualcomm, formerly Jack Murphy, used to be viewed as how people see the Cowboy Stadium today. It was like state of the art, like the nicest
bro, it
stadium.
had fucking palm trees in that bitch, bro. That shit was sick as fuck.
oh, I'm pretty sure in the fucking 70s it was
Yeah.
probably fucking it was amazing, but
Jack Murphy.
Jack Murphy, the Murph. Yeah.
My dad said he got to go to some games in the Murph when it was the Murph.
Nice.
sheesh.
A lot of Padre games.
Hey, even though I fuck with Justin Herbert, fuck Dean Spanos still.
Yeah. Hey, I
still
was about to ask
fucks,
you,
man,
since you're in LA and you're a sports fan, like you're a Padres fan,
Mm-hmm.
how's that going up there? Do you hear people talking about the Padres more now?
Oh, definitely. Like if I'm walking around wearing my Padres hat,
Yeah.
I'll hear more "Go Padres" than I ever have. Like,
Really?
oh, go Padres, go Padres, go Padres. Like, I don't.
Damn.
Maybe some of them are visiting, maybe some are transplants from San Diego,
Yeah.
but like you can tell people want to express their pride for the team now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel that
Yeah.
because I feel like every time I see a Padre hat, I have to say, "Let's go Padres."
yeah. And then
Right.
even LA Dodger fans, they have more reverence for the Padres now. It's like, hey, I'll see you in the playoffs. Before it'll be like, you're irrelevant.
Fuck off.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But now it's like, I'll see you in the postseason. So it's like, all right, feels good.
You still haven't been able to go to the game, huh?
No.
No.
Damn.
I should though. It's full capacity, but it is more expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
At
crazy.
Dodger Stadium.
They're
yeah.
back. They're back tomorrow. You missed it by a day.
What do you mean?
The Padres. They're off today.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Oh, they're coming back to the city.
Oh, I see. Because they're on
For
the
the
road
home
trip.
stretch.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Damn, dude, I feel like I haven't been to a Padres game in a minute. Like compared to how we were going, bro. Like I was.
It's because it was an All-Star break, and then they started with the road trip right away.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like
I feel like we haven't gone in like 3 weeks or so at this point.
probably like a month.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
And dude, there was a point, bro. I went to like 3 Padres games in 1 week, bro.
That's sick. That's
Like-
cool.
We got lit as shit.
Every day.
Yeah.
Well, shit, shifting gears a little bit. What's like a passion project? Because I remember, we were talking before, off mic about how you wanted to shift a little bit away from the crime, just to get a little bit easier, get the load a bit easier, like mentally in it, But what are like some like passion projects that you would love to do, like as far as writing, whether they come out or not, just things that,
Honestly, just writing more poetry.
Okay.
Yeah, I bought more poetry recently, just reading it. That's something I used to do all the time in college. Would like just read them sometimes at like, your typical open mic coffee shop type of thing.
Okay.
But yeah, I love poetry. I'd like to just do that more.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Shit, would you ever publish it?
Oh yeah, I mean I'd love to, but I feel like I'm not good enough. Like I feel like I know the steps to get to the point where I feel confident submitting it and stuff,
Yeah.
but it's hard to dedicate time and energy to something on top of your job. It's
Yeah.
like
Fuck
you
yeah.
come off your work and you're like just tired, especially when your work has to do with writing as well. It's like you've kind of expended that kind of creative side already throughout the whole day. So you're kind of gassed. So it's hard. It's been a challenge to kind of like keep that up.
Does it still feel creative for you when you're writing for work?
Sometimes like there is space for you to be creative, but it's really like learning the craft of what a good news article is. So
Okay.
it's just a different kind of.
So it's not necessarily mechanical, but at the same time, it does have a little more like extra structure to it than it normally would if you were just creatively writing.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. There's definitely, it's still an art I guess. You know, there's no science to it. It's, you know, but there's more. It's more conventional for sure. Okay. Yeah. But I don't know. Sometimes I'm writing a story and I'll be like thinking like really, I don't know, like deeper thoughts of like, who's gonna read this? Are people even gonna read this like 10 years from now? Or will like newspapers be totally obsolete? You know, like, do you guys read newspapers? You know, like, do you guys read the San Diego Union Tribune or like?
I will.
And I wouldn't fault you guys if you didn't.
I used to, but I don't like Kevin Acey.
Oh. The sports columnist?
I just don't want to pay. I don't want to pay for it.
Right.
Well, but I read them online though.
I mean, sometimes people will buy.
But after you hit 10, it's like you have to pay.
Yeah, but
I think even less, bro. Because I used to be on the sports page on Union Tribune, and dude, I think it was only like 3 to 5 articles that they would let you read.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So it's really the pay is like it's the biggest barrier.
It's like a monthly subscription, for online.
But but I don't really like any writers from the UT.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I guess the only really sports writer now that's really in the UT that I could follow is like Annie Elbrun. Annie.
Mm-mm.
She's some female reporter, but she's just signed with Fox Sports with the Padres. So
hey,
I can just, you know.
Yeah.
Some people came out of the UT and like expanded. Like that guy Michael Gelkin.
Oh yeah,
he was there. He went to. He's like the Raiders voice, or not the voice, but he's like their main like.
No,
he went to Seattle.
With
and
the
then
Cowboys.
he went to.
Nah, he was working with the Raiders for sure.
He was for a time. Yeah, he went to Seattle. Then he went. Oh no, he came from Seattle, San Diego. Yeah, then the Raiders. Now he's with the Cowboys.
No, who went to the Cowboys then?
I don't know.
Somebody from the UT went to the Cowboys too, though.
I don't know. But this guy, Michael Gelkin, like, I'll see him on fucking NFL Network, like, when they interview people, like, specifically for the Raiders, like, information and shit, whether it's draft or whatever, and, like, I'm like, oh, shit, I remember when he was just on the UT, like...
Did Daniel Jeremiah do journalism here, too?
Nah.
No?
Well, Daniel Jeremiah, like, he's a different path, because that dude was, like, he played football out here, he did his thing in college, played football, and, like... I forgot what school in North Carolina, and then after that, like, he just went straight into scouting, and then from scouting, he went into the journalism. So, I don't think he, like, went for any newspaper in particular. He just got the NFL Network gig. Because once you have that exposure of being, like, a scout and shit, or, like, working in a front office coach, or even better player... Like, bro, you kind of have, like, not an advantage, I want to say, but basically, like, you have a front row, like, you can get into a radio station and shit. Like, at least that's what I've seen. Or even, like, better yet, like, a ESPN or NFL Network, Fox.
You could get into it?
Shit, bro.
I remember us talking, like, you want to be a sports journalist or
honestly,
like in sports, like as in the front office. I remember you were saying.
Honestly, I would just have to dedicate my life to it. Because honestly, that's what I've noticed, bro. Like, anybody who's made it into journalism, for one, they're not gonna be some young dude who's only like 25 or 26 that's like on ESPN and shit. It's rare. It does happen here and there, but I like Stephen A. Smith. That dude's already like 50 something.
Malika Andrews, ESPN, the youngest person to host the NBA Finals trophy presentation. She's 26. Giannis's age, our age, essentially.
I think that was more like Rachel Nichols fucked up.
Oh yeah.
No, but they had already chosen
good.
her.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the thing. Like, people say like, oh, it's like Rachel, a diversity hire, but like
no. Well, no. I think Rachel what her shit that got leaked fucked her up.
Oh, for sure.
No, but like she was already in contention. Like, in their eyes, she was already worthy of being able to cover the finals.
But she wasn't.
Which is why she came out and
made
the statement and said, "Yo, she not taking my shit. Go do that shit somewhere else." And then that's where she shot herself in the foot. Yeah, she did shoot herself in the foot, of course.
Yeah.
But she was already like in contention.
Well, that's what Rachel Nichols was talking about. That they had already chosen her and shit. To be honest with you. I don't know. I didn't really see what she said as like something racial or anything. I think she just felt like she's the big dog at ESPN.
Which I feel like she kind of is, bro, because she's been there for a fat minute, dude.
She's one of the faces for sure of the NBA coverage.
And she definitely should.
Like, here's the thing. It's 2 points on it. 1 point, she got snaked. Whoever leaked that fucking audio.
Oh.
Oh, yeah,
Sure.
for sure.
You know? But at the same time, when your whole job revolves around communications, you would think you know, like, when you should not say certain shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, communication is what you do.
If
know?
anything, that should be something she talks with her husband about.
Type shit.
I feel
you know?
like just because you never know.
Because you're Rachel Nichols and you know they're trying to, you know?
Yeah, when you're a public figure like that, you gotta be guarded. Yeah.
Because when they use the optics on you, man,
Canceled.
yeah, it's over. You know, and it doesn't even have to be
shit.
completely over. It's just in that moment, whatever you had going on, it's done. You know, because we know, as we've come to find out, nobody gets truly canceled. You know, like they'll fuck themselves. Like in
Donald
response-
Sterling did.
Yeah, but he didn't.
He had to sell his team, bro.
He's still a billionaire.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Shit,
Yeah.
he made billions.
Yeah, you know,
He made
Yeah,
billions.
you know what I'm
for selling
saying?
the
Yeah.
team. God damn.
He was forced to sell one of his most profitable assets, but he
It's-
cashed out.
So essentially canceling for him is just retirement.
Yeah,
Which sounds pretty nice to me.
Yeah, actually.
it's a paid vacation, bro.
He got some, called out in a few songs, but that's about it.
You know what I'm
He
saying?
don't give a fuck about that. He
That
doesn't
shit
even
is
listen
different,
to that
bro.
shit.
It's a
Yeah.
different level.
Shit. Yeah.
Have you guys talked about that cancel culture?
A little here and there.
Yeah.
Here and there, yeah,
I'm
but
sure it comes out.
I feel like
It's a thin line.
it's a very thin line. But I don't know. People might recognize my views as inflammatory.
I'd like to hear it, maybe off mic, but
You
Nah,
about,
this-
you about to get canceled, bro.
Nah,
Chill.
it's not even that, bro. It's just that just to put it simply, bro. I just don't think you could really cancel people. You know.
Nah, you can't.
I don't really think you can cancel people because as long as there's somebody as long as there's like a pocket of people that is into something, they can you can see people move mountains with the way like people are seen.
Bro, best case scenario, bro. 6ix9ine, dog. Dude, that guy's still fucking making dough, bro. Dude, fucking like when DJ Academics fucking went out to Texas to perform at his show, bro. He said the whole shit was fucking like it was completely sold out, bro, in the little ass town in Texas, bro.
And here's the thing though, like when you're signed to the son of the guy that runs the Universal Music Group, not Def Jam, not like fucking this label that the umbrella label, like the big boss. When like his son is the guy that you're signed to, and you have some sort of something going on for you, you're probably never gonna be broke again.
Oh fuck no.
Like, as long as he's solid with you, and as long
but Chris Brown came back.
Who?
Chris
Chris
Brown,
Brown.
after domestic abuse and all that
Yeah.
with Rihanna.
The only one who I don't see coming back, but even then, I think it's good music is R. Kelly.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That was canceled forever.
Yeah. Well, is he in jail right now? Is he?
Yeah,
or is he
he's
on
in
jail?
jail.
I think he's in jail.
Okay. Yeah. I think he's
for my
still.
life right now.
Oh yeah, he was trying to play victim for a little bit. Yeah.
Fucking sicko.
Dude, they let Bill Cosby out.
Okay, I was gonna bring him up.
Yeah.
He's like the prime example that cancel culture doesn't work. Like he's out of prison. Like he got out of
But didn't they take off all his like shows off of like Nickelodeon and all that shit?
Here's the thing, though.
Yeah, I think so.
I think that's where one of the thin lines. That's where we approach one of the thin lines. Certain people, like Harvey Weinstein, committed crimes, right? Several, right?
Yeah.
Bill Cosby did several, right? But whatever they got caught on is what they got caught on, and that's what time they're serving, right? So as long as they're put away, then that's good, right? But like the thing that's different because crimes like those, like whether allegations or not, we had like this conversation where basically like the idea was we shouldn't necessarily rush to for context, it was about Megan Thee Stallion, where we shouldn't rush to believe, but we should give women the benefit of the doubt and then save belief for when the facts come. To where you should always pursue the facts in the situation because they deserve to have the facts pursued in their favor,
Mm-hmm.
because you have to have the truth, but when the truth is out, then you gotta believe the truth, because a lot of that shit gets manipulated. So, like with the cancel culture shit, it's a lot of hearsay, it's a lot of he say, she say, it's a lot of like for example, like you have Chrissy Teigen who was sending people at sending like her online fans at like this girl that was trying to kill herself or some shit like that, telling her to kill herself.
Oh.
And shit like that, right? And then like everybody was like, oh, like fuck that girl, da 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 da. And then she gets canceled later because everybody finally realizes, yo, like this bitch is crazy and she's fucked up,
Chrissy Teigen?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear about that. I don't know.
She's canceled?
Yeah. So now she's canceled because
Is she? I didn't hear
that
about
shit
that.
came back up.
Bro,
But
but
when the events were taking place, everybody was like, no, that's we stand her.
We stand Chrissy.
Yeah.
Internet culture in general has like a lot of like
They're
weird.
annoying.
There's a lot of
They're
like
an
weird
annoying
things that
couple.
happen in internet culture, anyways.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just like
She's bad.
She's okay.
dude, John
Sorry.
Legend's about to
We're
suck you, dude.
having a side conversation.
John Legend.
We're hearing you though. Yeah, the internet's wild.
Let's go.
damn. Oh, the first thing I would do is with John Legend, punch him in his throat.
Yeah, bro.
Damn.
Bah, you can't see no more, bitch.
He has a punchable face, but I'm not even. Is that what you're saying?
No. Like I don't want no problems with John Legend. I don't have
He's gonna
anything
come
against
after
John
us for
Legend.
libel.
He said that John Legend's gonna beat me up.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
I don't have nothing against John Legend. I don't care. But listen, man. Like
Let's send the guns for you, dude.
I'm saying, bro. Like
I mean, he's that big.
Like if
Hey, John, if you want, we can do a celebrity boxing match.
bro, if in life I
Celebrity.
That's the move now.
if in life I ever find a situation where like that would be happening, I would
I'll
just
go-
punch him in the throat.
I'll go 3 rounds with you. 5
That's
minutes.
it. And then like anything else that happens after that, I don't care because it's gonna take you a minute to get back to 100, buddy.
You fucked up his bread and butter.
His life.
What if he
Yeah.
just sue you, though?
Why? We in the ring.
No, I'm talking about him.
No. Huh?
He'd just sue you.
Ain't nothing but a little bit straightening.
So,
No,
like,
Nah, that's what I'm saying. Let me get 3 rounds with you, John. 3-minute rounds in the
Why you
ring.
want to fight John Legend?
Ding ding ding. He'll have like the best trainers though.
Yeah.
Like the best.
I got
Like Freddie Roach or something.
I
you know?
got some trainers too, bro. and
Or like
no cap.
Canelo's trainer.
the way he's gonna
Oh,
train
dude.
with Miguel.
Yes, sir. I got my coach already. Jab.
Oh, right.
Jab, jab.
Janaeus.
Yeah.
They have like a fucking 24/7, right? And then Canelo's just in the camera, like, why did you choose to accept to train this man on like for free? Da da da. And he just looks at the camera and he's like, I know like John Legend.
Yeah.
I got Canelo on my side real quick.
And then that's it, bro.
It's a wrap.
None of it's for you. It's all for hating John Legend.
No, bro. How much we gonna make on this fight?
How much you
Oh,
gonna make on this money?
how much money we gonna make?
Dude, you gotta pull a McGregor though. You gotta throw a fucking
A butt?
a chair at his bus.
Oh, right.
You gotta make yourself known, bro.
The thing is,
Sheesh.
You
when
gotta
you're
do
not,
some inflammatory
but
shit.
when you're not famous, that's just assault. That's just stalking, you know? Like for McGregor, he gets away with it because he's McGregor. But like if one of us were to do that, we'd just be in jail.
But like from our
Dude,
Like, I
Ren
don't
would get
know.
1 million followers.
But they have
after
to
that.
take it. They have to take our perspective into account. From our end, we are setting up a very high-profile, profitable celebrity boxing match, and he's just running away from it.
You're right.
Yeah. So John, what's good?
Balls in your court, John.
Yeah, on his end, it might be like, yo, why are these guys following me, talking about fighting me?
But the
But
people.
on our end, it's like, nah, we want to make money with you, John.
That's true. You're the people's champ at
Yeah.
that point.
We want
Yeah.
to violate your.
I'm trying to make money with you, bros.
Um,
Like, just give me a nice little cut. You feel me? And then we'll just go 3 rounds real quick. Nothing crazy, nothing major. It'd be like fucking.
But what if you got knocked out by him?
But what if he got knocked out by me? You feel me? Somebody's
Yeah.
gonna be knocked out. Who is it gonna be?
Or what if it's just a tie?
Nah.
Like y'all both fall on the floor at the same
Nah,
time.
we in there fucked up.
Would you fight little
Rocky.
Uzi Vert?
Yeah.
Would I
If I-
fight Lil Uzi? Yeah, why not?
He's too low.
Hey man, he
He's
made Rich the
tiny.
Kid run into Starbucks and go behind the counter.
Really?
Dude, just
Sure.
fight an SD Legend real quick. Fight Rey Mysterio.
Oh, I say.
That'll be your start, bro.
Let me just call. I know his family. Let me just call Colin real quick.
Oh shit.
It would be an honor to be. Oh, that kind of sounds sexual. It would be honored to be 619'd by Rey Mysterio. Right? It was just like I will.
Oh shit! Bah! Oh fuck!
This is just going into a strange direction. So let's
Yeah.
pivot back to Little Uzi Vert. Would you fight him even though he's scared? Rich the Kid and fucking pulled out a gun on St. John and Brittany, allegedly,
Jesus.
Hey,
in West Hollywood.
if
Oh
it's
my
a
God.
fight with my hands, sure, why not, bro? No weapons need to be involved. Unless,
So
nah.
basically, as long as you don't get shot.
Yeah, what the hell? Why not?
But what if Little Uzi is the weapon?
Then
He's like fucking Jason Bourne or some shit.
Then let him beat me up
These
with his hands
hands.
in real quick. He'll knock me out real quick. Then.
Like fucking Keanu Reeves when they uploaded, he's like they woke him up out of the Matrix. He's like, I know kung fu.
yeah,
Show me.
but what if I'm like Chuck though?
Show me, yeah.
What if I'm like Chuck? Have you seen that show, Chuck?
Chuck Liddell?
And I get my fucking
Oh, Chuck. It's an old show. Yeah.
Like the Geek Squad fool.
yeah.
Oh shit.
Hey, look, I'm not gonna lie, that was my favorite show.
Chuck was.
That's a
the
throwback.
shit.
For-
I
Oh my
remember
god.
Yeah.
I remember that was like around the same time that Heroes came out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
And I would
yes.
always watch Chuck.
We could be hero. Oh no, wrong song.
Heroes was good. Yeah.
Fuck it, fool. We gotta go to LA and go to have a nice low key dinner at Delilah's.
What's Delilah's?
That's where all the famous people go.
Yeah.
And we could just be like, hey, what's up, guys? Remember when I saw you at that party?
Yo, guy better go. How you doing?
You down?
I don't know.
Or go to like Saddle
I'm not
Ranch.
gonna shout out celebrities if I see them. But
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say.
Go to like fucking.
Yo, Kimmy, how you doing?
Go to Saddle Ranch.
I'll say.
Apparently they have a mechanical bull. We go ride the bull. Go do the
oh
ski.
shit.
I feel like you guys know more LA spots than me at this point. I'm such a homebody. So you guys name the place and we'll just go.
I don't know shit in LA, bro.
Oh.
Nah, just
sounds
I
like
don't
Chris
know shit
knows.
either.
Just spots
Oh.
that you hear about. Like,
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
talk about. Yeah. I watch No Jumper.
I was gonna say you ran into the no jumper guy there, Adam.
Oh yeah, I went to go buy some weed from when he came. He did like an event like where he was selling the strain,
Mm,
and like I went and then just chopped it up for a bit and then dipped.
nice. Yeah.
We should have done that with Ben Baller.
I know when he was here. Well, fuck it, bro.
Ran up and be like, fuck Dodge.
Shout
No, bro. Nah, I wouldn't disrespect Ben Baller.
out Ben Baller, bro.
Shout out Ben Baller, man.
Need you on the pod.
You just need him in your
Hey.
life.
Ben Baller, let me get a chain, please.
He's apparently booked up until 25 or some shit like that.
Shit, for real?
Yeah, bro. Hella. According to him, hella people be hitting up for chains, and he just can't. He doesn't have time. But you could buy him from IF & Co., which is his company, and he has like a store or two in LA.
It's just not the stamped Ben Baller logo. It's just IF & Co.
Yeah,
But I mean, like, when
but
you
the Ben
think
Baller has the IF & Co. on it now. A lot of it, like it has the BB and then the and IF & Co.
Oh,
So
It's his company.
So it is stamped.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Well,
I need to get.
it's just
myself-
jewelers that work for him.
I'm
make
trying to get
it.
myself a chain though, like legit one.
24 karat.
At least
After-
just like like a gold chain. You feel me?
Hey.
I'll add the pendant to it. I'll add the pendant to it later. You feel me?
Hardest chain I seen in a minute was that Tyler the Creator. He just got with the clown.
I didn't see that. The hardest one that I've seen is fucking by Zoe Frost. Have you heard of him
No.
on Instagram? He does a lot of the chains for like basketball players,
Mm.
like athletes. They go to him.
Hella traded diamonds.
Fucking. he made a Goku, bro.
A Goku?
A Goku.
A Goku chain?
Yeah.
Bro, you
That's
know
cool.
who has like the best chains? Like fucking J Balvin, Pharrell. like toddler. Fucking Uzi.
2 Chainz.
He has 2 of them. That are really fire. Nah, but just guys like that, I feel like the super eclectic guys, you know?
Oh yeah.
There's a chain that Little Baby has, cause you know how like his label and shit is 4 pockets full, 4PF. So he has a chain and it literally has 4 pockets stuffed with money. That's the chain, bro. 4PF.
That's funny.
Bro, that shit is hilarious.
I like it when people don't take themselves too seriously. They just have fun with it, you know? Yeah, that's cool.
That shit is dope, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. But shit, man, what's the next project, bro? What's the next project that you got going on that you're gonna present to the people?
For writing?
That you're writing on, yeah.
That's a good question. My editor's been on my ass for that. Like, give me ideas, Jonah. When's the next story? I have no idea, to be honest. Just hunting right now. Talking to people on the phone, trying to find it. I don't know. There is one community that I've been reporting on because they're having like a lot of shootings recently, a lot of gang violence, unfortunately. So I want to get to know that community a little bit more in LA County. So.
Did you say which one, or is it just not like that?
Yeah, it's the city of La Puente.
Okay.
And which is, you know, it's kind of fucked up because it's one of those cities that the only time they're mentioned in the news is for violence. So it's like, I know the city has more to offer than just that. And, you know, it's like, it has a rich history of being like majority immigrant city, mostly from Mexico. Okay. And so there's like a lot of culture there, but it always gets a bad rep just because of the gang violence. But yeah, there's just been more shootings there recently during the pandemic. But the city and like gang interventionists and like other community activists are, you know, trying to address the problem, but with not having police not be the only solution.
Okay.
Because, you know, when there's more violence in a community, sometimes people say, oh, we just need more cops in the street. But, you know, you and I know that doesn't always work out.
Go in there and just, you know, escalate the tension.
Exactly. And just harass residents. Yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Shit, man. I feel that, bro. Well, shit.
Dude. I mean, shit, this is probably my last question about your career. But since you mentioned earlier about fucking, like, writing the San Diego Reader article, like, for Rob Stone, would you ever get back into writing about hip-hop? Or does that or even music in general, would that shit ever interest you? Like, even if it was for another, like, article, like, another, you know, paper or whatever, would you ever get into that again, do you think?
I mean, I heavily thought about it when I was doing it. I was like, is there a path here for me? So I was like emailing XXL, Complex, like all the, you know, hip hop publications and stuff, just for like internships for something, so I can, you know, really see how it, you know, the inner workings of that. And I realized that in that, like that kind of writing, you either have to be okay with just like churning out, they call it like aggregated stories just for the clicks, or B, you have to have something really sharp and smart to say about music and art. And honestly, I don't think you get to be a good critic pretty much. And I don't think I have like the critic's voice. Like, I think I can consume things. I can tell people's story. Like, if I were to interview you, Kevin, and like, you know, I could capture you, however, your essence and everything, and then put it on the page and give that to the reader. But I don't think I have like anything super smart to say about like original ideas, like like having a take on an album or something like that. Yeah. So yeah, but I'd love to do like more profiles of people in general. Yeah, I don't know if that answers your question, but
so it's not completely out of the picture, but it's something that shit you would re-explore if something maybe came up.
Yeah, I think so. I just have to be in the right position to do it. Yeah. I applied for this training program that has like, you get to like choose which kind of reporting you do at the newspaper. So if I get that, I'll probably like mention that, like, hey, you know, give me some like experience writing about music and entertainment.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that would have been pretty sick if Complex would have got you, because Damn, bro, you be on the fucking like on YouTube and shit, like
see, that's
like
the
on some
thing.
Nadeska shit,
Yeah,
or
that's
like
the thing. Like, you have to be personalities like that. I never saw myself as like a charismatic personality like that, where you can like sit across from Joe Budden and just argue, for like an hour.
Yeah.
Like, nah, that that didn't interest me, and B, it's just I don't think I have that skill.
yeah.
Would
talent.
you? Would you think about going into sports?
At this point, probably not.
No.
Yeah,
No.
probably not. I think I realized when I was at the Union Tribune, I did some really rookie, foolish stuff. This thing where the head editor of the sports section, he sent out this note to the whole newsroom saying, we have an open spot for the columnist, like for a sports columnist position. Like, feel free to drop a note if you want to apply. So mind you, I'm an intern. I'm like 19, 20 years old, bottom of the food chain. And I send him a note, and I send him like my sports blog. Do you remember? Like, I read a blog spot with like sports columns and stuff. Do you remember that?
Shit.
And like I sent him that, and I said like, yeah, I'd like to be considered for this position. And he called me into his office, and he had like a, like when you're in trouble and you get sent to the principal's office. Like, he sat me down. He's like, I'm not gonna say that you're blacklisted if you do shit like this, but don't do it again because you will be blacklisted. Like, that was really foolish of you to like think that you could be in the running for this. Like, people have like put so many years into becoming a sports columnist and everything. Like, don't do that again. And like, I won't tell your editor who's like overseeing your internship, but yeah, like, don't do that again. That was like a really dumb move.
Like, just you applying with the blogs?
Yeah. So like, I was kind of embarrassed, but he was explaining to me like how most sports reporters, they have to start from the ground up. They got to start like with prep sports at high school, and then you move on to college, then you move on to pro sports. Like, that's the path. So if I were to pivot to sports, I can't do that now unless I go back to high school sports, and I don't want to do that whole grind. It's a whole grind. But yeah, so this guy was like trying to put me in my place, but honestly,
he sounds like a bitch.
yeah, it was
Is
like,
that Nick Canepa?
No,
Because that was a bitch
no,
too.
it's not Nick Canepa. We don't know his.
Sock that fool.
Yeah, you don't really hear.
Hey, Nick Canepa, I'll get in the ring with you too, you fucking asshole. You
Stomp
a
on your
bitch.
hands.
No, I mean, yeah, I wouldn't really see him. I would see Kevin Acey. Kevin Acey's like hyperactive. Like, he has a lot of energy.
Bro, Kevin Acey's horrible.
I know you don't like his takes, but he doesn't do takes anymore because I think he's back to doing just beat reporting.
Yeah, and it's not good either.
Because he's not a columnist anymore.
He said, "Fuck that fool."
Him and Bill Center's alright.
Who?
Bill Center.
Bill Center? Oh, I don't.
Yeah, but Nick Canepa, nah, that fool.
I'm not gonna lie. If I read anything sports related, bro, I like it from like good like publications like The Athletic, or The
I was gonna
Ringer.
say. The Athletic
Dennis
poached.
Lin.
Yeah, they poached Dennis Lin from the Union Tribune.
Yeah.
They're like,
Good, he was
you got
the
talent.
best.
We'll pay you better.
He was the best.
Yeah, he was, and he's still good. I love his stuff.
Yeah, he's just reporting on the Padres right there for The Athletic.
Yeah.
I always like get tempted to fucking buy the subscription. To be honest,
Do
Like,
it. I do it. It's worth
It's
it.
good.
Just
Yeah.
get those Instagram
He's-
videos. where
dude,
you
Ken
learn how to get
Rosenthal
behind
is
the
there
paywall.
too.
Because
No,
I love
they're getting sophisticated.
I love how they just like get all the best talent, bro, of like writers and shit. Like,
Who else do they have?
I mean, they got somebody that I fuck with and I listen to his podcast a lot. John Middlecoff. He works with fucking Colin Cowherd on Fox, and then he writes too. He used to be a scout with the Eagles. And they got like a bunch of like different writers.
David
But-
Aldridge writes there.
Yeah.
Oh, he went there.
writes NBA columns.
He moved there from ESPN after ESPN let him go.
I think so, or like NBA TV let him go or something. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, they did?
I think so.
Oh,
Unless
shit.
he's doing both, but either way,
I kind of don't even remember the last time I saw him in a game, actually.
I think
So-
it's just like 2K.
Nah, not that long, dude. But
Hey, this is David Aldridge.
Riding with the pack through the Tennessee mountains.
so we
what?
VPN salsa at least 3 routers. I got oil, I got ham, I got white, I got flour.
that's we.
Also, I was gonna ask you, are you thinking of coming back down here? Are you gonna play somewhere?
Not anytime soon.
No.
Yeah,
No.
I think there will be a time in my life where I want to come home. Settle down in the city that I love. But I'm happy in LA right now. It's hard though. It's hard to find friends. It's hard to find community. But as far as like career opportunities,
Also,
it's a thing.
you guys just made that union, huh?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
guys are in union now.
yep. I believe I'm a unionist now. I believe every workplace deserves a union.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, right? Like
Protect your
all
workers, bro.
Yeah,
They don't.
Mhm.
Yeah.
they
hell
don't
yeah,
care
bro.
about you. Are you guys union at the like roofing
Fuck
and
no.
stuff? No. Oh,
Motherfucking
They're not
hell,
even-
They should be.
like not even the roofers themselves. They're not union.
No.
Oh. Okay, because
I
usually
don't
like
think so.
construction's like a lot of
Well,
like,
yeah,
oh,
but
fuck
they,
yeah.
they don't.
Right?
They don't.
Yeah.
They're not in that shit. I don't think. At least I don't think they are. I
Oh,
don't know.
okay, got you.
I know we got some like high paid roofers there and shit. Like
A lot of that construction shit benefited off the mob.
The mob,
Yeah.
probably.
Because that's where the unions came from.
Yeah.
They're the ones that had control of the industry, you know?
Yeah.
They
yeah.
created the infrastructure outside of the infrastructure, but had a lot of like sway within the infrastructure that it was outside of.
Dude, it's crazy to think, like, shit, I was just watching The Sopranos the other day, and, like, there's an episode towards, like, season 6, I believe, and then fucking, like, two guys come in, like, it was fucking Patsy, and then this other dude, and then they try and extort Starbucks, and then, like...
Oh yeah, when the neighborhood's like gentrifying,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
They're trying to yeah.
And then they're just trying to do their mafia talk like, oh, your establishment needs security, and then like the fucking Starbucks dude is like, oh, I gotta run it through corporate, but probably not, and it's just like
Hilarious. It's like they're unaffected by that. Yeah.
yeah, bro, like, dude, it's just crazy. Like, I don't know, that was just a random thing for the mob, but shit don't work the same now. You can't extort those.
I want to rewatch the last season right before the movie comes out.
Oh, about his son,
I just want to rewatch the show in
and it's
general.
really his son.
Yeah, that too.
Oh no, it's not about his son.
It's
It's
a-
young,
His
but
son is
his
the
son's
actor.
playing him. Yeah.
The son.
His real son is playing like the younger
What
Tony.
is it?
Yeah.
Michael
Yeah.
Gandolfini.
Mikey.
He has that same stare that his dad has, the angry stare. Like
They
he
walk
just
the
has that
same
look.
too, bro.
Yeah, crazy.
I'm excited for that. I'm really excited for that actually.
Yeah.
Low key, that fool's fucking really like stepping into his dad's shoes. Like, it's crazy to see like him really take on the legacy, like, and just like I hope he does well. Honestly, I'm kind of rooting for him. I kind of like read up on his backstory, and like he was like really just like because his pops like death obviously when he was young as shit, like just got into like drugs and all that shit. But he really just got sober and like really just dedicated to the grind, bro, to like becoming a great actor and shit. Like, that fool's. I hope this movie does well. Like, not only because I love Sopranos, but it's cool to see like this fool take on the legacy in a way. Like, even though it would be crazy to compare him, because James Gandolfini, even beside the Sopranos, I've seen a few movies, bro. Like, this guy's on some shit, bro. Like, he was a dope ass actor, bro. Like,
Oh, his real voice is fucking lit.
yeah, bro. Dude, there's a movie, bro, where he plays somebody from Louisiana, bro, and he's like talking in a southern accent and shit. And he's like low-key fucking pretty good.
Dang,
Like,
he had range.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking, yeah, bro. But I can't wait for that movie, honestly. Like, and then just to see all the like older characters, like as young dudes, obviously, like you're gonna see Paulie, like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Holy walnut.
it's like you're gonna see like fucking. You're really gonna get to kind of know, I guess, in a sense, like Dickie Moltisanti, Chris Moltisanti's dad, or fucking Tony's dad, and like
Yeah.
Junior back in the day, because you only see Tony's dad in like flashbacks from Tony and shit, or like whatever, and like it'll be cool. Like
And then we only get to see an old Junior.
Yeah, all senile and like
Yeah.
losing memory. Yeah.
Fucking shot him.
Yeah.
He said, ah. What did he think it was? He thought it was like in the war or some shit like that?
Something
Yeah.
like
Nah, he thought fucking. So he mentions fucking Pussy Malanga, which was somebody that he
Malanga,
fucking.
yeah.
He was part of like when him and his uncle started having beef. That was over like him not letting his uncle kill Pussy Malanga in Vesuvio, fucking the restaurant that they went to.
Yeah.
So he was like, "Oh, Pussy Malanga," like, and then he shot him. Like, he thought he was him, or supposedly. Some people theorize that he was just bullshitting, but
Well, shit, man.
Yeah.
You head back up tomorrow?
Tomorrow morning, yeah.
Tomorrow morning?
Yeah. I'm getting a new tattoo, so I'm going straight to a tattoo appointment.
Oh, shit. Dude.
Oh,
what you getting
what
now?
you get?
It's like an eye, but it's like the way this artist does it. I like it. So you get my third eye shit going. You know,
You're not
Right
trying
here.
to get.
Yeah.
face tat. No.
Bro, you get like a middle of the forehead tat.
Yeah.
That shit would be lit.
Dude, just get 619 on your forehead.
Yeah, 619 for life till I die.
Where are you gonna get it?
Somewhere here.
You gonna
'Cause
add it to the same arm?
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep adding to this arm. Like eventually, I do want like 1440 here. That's my grandparents' address. Because like that's home to me.
Yeah.
So, because yeah, I definitely want script on my bicep. 'Cause that looks cool. But
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
Yeah,
what's
bro.
up. Hell
You
yeah.
gotta get it in LA or here?
LA. Yeah.
Nice.
Because there's this Filipino artist. She's from the Bay, but I follow her on Instagram, and she said she had appointments in LA. So I'm like, cool. Swoop in and get that, and spend hundreds of dollars.
Did she do your other tattoos or is it your
No,
friend?
these are two separate people. All LA people though. But yeah, all on Instagram.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah. Anyway.
That's cool.
Oh yeah. Well, shit. Where can the people find you, man?
Oh yeah,
They can find your
Twitter,
work.
Instagram @Jonah MV. M is in Michael, V is in Valdez. Again, the name of our newspaper is the Southern California News Group, but yeah, the main newspapers I write for is the LA Daily News and the San Gabriel Valley Tribune. So
Shit.
yeah, if you
What's the name of the union?
Oh, our union is just so Southern California News Group. We just call it SCNG. So we just say the SCNG Guild.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So, yeah, man, solidarity, workers
yeah.
rights.
You got anybody you want to shout out right now?
Yeah.
Or any products you coming out with?
Just want to shout out to my mama,
Oh,
Elmarissa Sheets. She's been with me from day one. Literally,
yeah.
holding it down, sending me allowance so I can pay my ridiculous LA rent, because journalists don't make shit. So, honestly, yeah.
That's love.
Yeah, makes the dream come true. So,
What's up, man?
Yeah, bro.
yeah.
I mean, shit, bro. None of us will be here with our mama, literally.
Facts,
Like
bro.
you said. Shout out,
Yeah.
moms.
Facts, bro.
But I want to shout out you guys. Honestly, you guys have been doing this consistently, and it's not an easy thing to do on top of work and everything. And you guys are putting together like a whole product.
Yeah.
So good for you guys, honestly.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
And thanks
We're not even close to where we want to be.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we still
It's
made it so
just
far.
steps,
But we made
yeah.
it so far, like already,
Yeah.
Keep going, guys. Keep going. But yeah, this is cool. Thanks for inviting me and stuff.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming through. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking. Well, yeah, man. Shit.
Shit.
I was like, tell them what we tell them.
Take care of y'all chickens and your mentals, your money, your bread, your bread maker. Take care of your bread maker as well. You feel me?
Your woman.
You take care of your woman, or else they gonna get snatched. You feel me?
Sheesh. Yeah.
Protect
Stop playing with.
yourself. You know what I'm saying? Be smart. Wash your hands still, please.
Yeah.
Don't forget. Don't be fucking. Just cause shit's a little better, don't be fucking nasty, Fucking shit. Y'all have a good week.
And shit, man, you know where you can find us, bro. It's at that WHATEVERTHEYRECALLED. That spells whatever they're called. And I hope y'all have a great week, man. Appreciate y'all. Got, nothing but love, nothing but admiration, man. And we'll see y'all next week, bro. You know where we are.
Hey, shout out to people, everybody who's fucking listening. I hope that y'all have a good day, good week, and shit. Tune in. Shout out to people.
Deuces.
Yeah.
Top of the penthouse, a personal shopper, bringing fine threads.